plan to stay here?
Right now I'm in Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. Yes guys, and today's video is gonna be different. It's gonna be totally different. You know me as a person who is always traveling, you know, having conversation with the different people from different places. And today also I present to you a person that I respect so much, a person that we do the same kind of job and we've been mentored by the same person. I know most of you didn't see this coming, and I'm excited to meet the person. I'm gonna keep it a secret until we meet. So in case it's your first time to come across my channel, my name is MAWIRA. I come from Kenya. Yeah, this is the capital city of Kenya. But Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya. But when it comes to online fights and quarrels, Kenyans always love to dominate and say like Nairobi is the capital city of Africa. But apparently we don't have the capital city of Africa, so it's not something like it's there. So I am in this street. It's called Nairobi. It's called University Way. This is the famous Nairobi University. It's not like my camera cannot zoom, but that is the famous Nairobi University. Yeah. So stay tuned, guys, and then remember to subscribe, comment, share. Yeah, let me know your thoughts about this video. So I may be making a call. Excuse, you're supposed to go this way. Yeah, guys, they have a camera person. My cameraman. Should I call you cameraman or camera person?
Hi guys. Hi, how are you all doing? Today I'm going to be a camera lady for only MAWIRA. So stay tuned and to see my skills. Today I'm going to be a better one. Yes, although he's very tall, like I always complain on my vlogs, but today I'm just going to be a best camera person for him today. So stay tuned and also subscribe to my channel. I also have a channel. I do a little bit of the tour in Nairobi, and yeah. So you stay tuned and watch my skills.
What's your channel's name?
Magical Africa Tour, guys. That's my channel's name. Go there, check me out, and also subscribe.
Alright, guys. Her name is Magical Africa Tour. Go there, check her out. She's gonna be a camera lead today.
Yeah. Because
we are doing a very different video. You know, it's not like the same the ones that you know MAWIRA doing here and there. It's gonna be a calm video, a very informative video. So right now we are going to a place called Anniversary Tower, and I should actually be contacting the person. And I guess you should officially start the job right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. At your service.
So I'm contacting the person,
Yeah.
I'm letting the person know. It's a secret until we meet the person, actually. So I've texted him, he has seen my message. Outside the gate. Supposed to meet up with the person here, so he's told me like he's coming, so let's wait for him. So one of the things that you should know, this building is called the Anniversary Towers, and it's famously known to be holding Okay, you're recording this idea. It's known for holding one of the biggest office in Kenya. So let's wait for our friend to come and see you on the next one. The sun is so hot and it's up there and I'm wearing black. But when I was leaving in the morning, it was not this hot. I never knew like it's gonna be this hot. So as you can see right now, the traffic is piling up just because there's a roundabout somewhere there. And sometimes this traffic is caused by I feel like sometimes we should let people lead themselves, you know. So my guest is already here. I don't know if you can see him. I don't know. Maybe as you're watching this video right now, you can try and make a guess who is my guest. My guest is there, and this is my camera already lit today. You can see she's gonna be the one who's gonna be filming us because we want to do a different kind of a video. So I see there's a lot of construction happening in Nairobi right now. So guys, you can try and make a guess of who my guest is before even unveil his identity or his face. Guys, I'm waiting for you to make a guess. Guys, I'm waiting for you to make a guess. And if Oscar, in case you're here, let me see your guess. So we are going, and actually we are going to one of Kenyan's favorite or latest modern area for relaxation, which is called Uhuru Park. This is part of Uhuru Park. Yeah, this is part of Uhuru Park, and it's not yet open to the public. I don't know why, but I guess it's because there's some stuff they're still doing. There's some groundwork that is happening. I see some landscaping happening there, you know. So they want, once they're done with everything, they will be able now to open it to the public. Yeah, so enjoy the video, guys, and please remember to subscribe, to comment. So once I end this clip, the next clip that you're gonna be seeing, that is gonna be following us, we're gonna be inside the park, whereby we're gonna be having now a chit chat with my guest. I'm waiting for you guys to guess who the person is.
But I didn't plan to stay here.
Look at someone like Lennox. Look at someone like Lennox. He's out there. Hey, Jaman, I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. There's one YouTuber that tomorrow I'm proud of him.
Kazi
man. You are just stay in the village, doing content from the village instead of get out like someone like Lennox. Hi, my amazing people. Welcome back to this channel. Actually, this clip that I had told you, the next clip that you're gonna see, we're gonna be inside. It's called Uhuru Gardens. It's a public place, and right now, as you can see, it's a very nice place. You can always come here, chill. It's free. You only need to have your identification card for you to get inside here. Yeah,
which I didn't have.
We didn't have, but we had to talk to the guys nicely so that they can allow us to come in, and we're here. And it doesn't have limitation of the time, as long as you're not going to be here past 6:30 a.m. I mean p.m. Yeah. So with me here, I have one of the biggest traveler.
Come.
Yeah, man.
When you introduce me like that, people start fearing me for no good reason. Hey guys, let me introduce myself better. My name is Lenox Junior. I'm a digital creator like him. Yes, I do travel and real estate lifestyle videos.
So when we talk about Lennox, the first thing that comes in my mind is you holding a sheep. That is my first impression. That is the first thing that I remember. You know, your entry was so different.
Dramatic.
Not so dramatic, but it was something that was well executed. And it left a mark up to date that people still remember. Even Maro himself remembers. So for me to get to Nyabohanze, it was a series of following up Maro and seeing whatever he was able to do and the lives that he was able to change. For you, what took you there? Like what channel did you get there?
Poverty. I think I can say, okay, the reason why people know me, I went to Mara's place with a sheep. I was the first guy to go there.
With a present?
With a present. Was it a present? No, I don't consider it a gift or a present. Because it was, I wanted this. You know, gift is you give without expecting anything. I wanted to grow my audience. Yes, to build my audience to a certain level, to grow my YouTube channel. That was my requirement. But I took it as just a token. You know, when you go to somebody's home, you just don't show up like that.
Yeah.
That is why I took that as something, and I prayed that Mara would receive it. And indeed, he received it, and here we are.
Yeah. The story changed.
Yes, the story changed.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Mara.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Lennox was one of the most fast visitors at Ayamaro's during the party, and I would say like you are one of Marwa's favorite YouTuber when it comes to the group that he was able to bring up that time. Like your name never misses in his lips, and he's giving out examples of people who have done well. You as a creator, how do you feel like he's able even to remember you even after that? Now it's almost 2 years. 2 years later, you still remembers you.
I think he's. I don't know how to. I can't. I don't know how to answer it. The question is how
do you feel when you feel like Maro is proud of whatever you're doing?
Happy. I'm so happy. You know, the whole idea about a father and a son is to see your son succeed and your son successful, especially because so many people we went there, and for him to see me, because he texts me, you know, he follows my stories, just to see how I'm doing and how things are. When things are tough, I get a message from him, encouragement. It's very humbling, because getting his attention is not as easy.
It's not easy. I'm telling you for sure, because for me, I can give a short experience. When I got myself messed up in Zambia, I texted him without expecting any response from him. Just I told him, hey Marwa, I'm in this country, they have stolen everything that I had, and also the place is so corrupt, and I just disappeared from the internet. The next thing that I got was a missed call from him, and then he communicated to somebody in Zambia, and the person picked me up. In my life, I never experienced any challenge. So for me, I would say thanks so much, Boss Marwa, for always having our back. Even the last video that I posted, he was there on the video, and he commented and he shared the video. So there you see, like, getting his attention is not easy. If you see him getting his time to watch your videos, it means like you're doing amazing. So quick fast, Lennox, I have watched you grow from being a vlogger. You know how we used to do these videos. Like right now, we're doing a very different video, guys. It's a sit-down videos. You know, we are almost always on the street talking here about this and that. But today we are in this place, seated down. Lennox, you have, is it transcended, or you have? I would say like you've grown from being a vlogger to a different filmmaker.
So now I call myself a filmmaker.
How has the journey been for you?
I'm still growing. So if you say grown, I'm still transitioning to filmmaking. I try to do films more, or to try to tell the stories differently. That is how I've always wanted to do the stories, and I'm finding my space or my niche as I continue to, transition. Currently, I'm doing, these ones are not as you guys do. You are doing a very hard work compared to what I do. Yes, yours is a little bit. For me, I found that so hard for me. It was so hard. Not so hard that I could not do it, but I used to get so exhausted, tired. Recording a video and just talking the whole time, I said I cannot do it. It's because I'm a chilled guy. So sometimes I expect just to do video short, sharp, out. And it's been nice.
And allow me to take you back for a minute. There was a time you used to do videos with one famous black t-shirt, and you never used to smile on the video.
Yes.
Guys, and I actually asked him, why don't you?
It's you who was not seeing me smiling, but I was smiling.
Lennox would ask you a very serious question, and it's a funny question, but it's very serious. You won't even see his teeth. But at least you can see him, he's now started like even laughing. It's a good thing. So let me ask, like for you, Johnny, like the main thing about what I want us to talk about today is transitioning from just being a vlogger to an international traveler, because you've been able to get out of this East Africa, and you've been able to be in several countries, and then I want us to share our experiences, good and bad experiences.
How was your experience, you traveling for the first time?
My friend, I would say the first one I literally cried. It was not easy, I would say, but it was a learning thing for me. Like,
How was Tunduma for you? As Tunduma is one of like crazy borders to cross.
So,
in these videos.
if I can give you the short story about it, I left.
Just summarize the story.
Yeah, I left Dar es Salaam knowing that I'm going to Zambia direct with the bus that I booked with, because they charged me about $60. So when I got to Tunduma, the border, I'm being told like, hey, you have to go to another bus. So someone is coming to pick you up from here. And when the guy comes, he picked my bag, and he's willing to help me. I'm like, hey, you guys have so this generosity. So these are Tanzanians, so we know them with the generosity. But I never knew like I have a price to pay. So along the way, we are joining with another 2 guys, and each of them has a role to play. So the guy tells me, hey, you have to fill in this sheet. He comes with the paper. He even helps me to fill in very fast. Then I tell the person, let me first of all go exchange the currency so that I can be able to do my transaction on the other side. The guy tells me, no, first of all, wait until you finish with the migration, then you can be able to change the money. Then that's where I fall into the trap. So getting to the immigration, you have to pay $20 for COVID certificate. Then you have to go to another side of immigration. Your passport has to go back to the person that you came with. You can insert something there so that now you can get the stamp. In the process of it all, I found myself opening my bag to the guy from Tanzania. I opened, then he took the money. Like I opened and he gave up my money. I don't know.
So they didn't steal from you, they took your money.
They stole.
You gave them.
I would say they did. I don't know whatever they did with my mentor. I'm the one who opened the bag for them, bro. And then the guy took away my money.
Sorry.
And that's how I traveled almost 26 hours without even being able to afford a place to relieve myself. Without food, no nothing. Luckily enough, I have carried some water from Kenya and some biscuits. That was my saving moment.
Yeah, every travel has to have those moments. You know, it's not an adventure if you don't go through those things. Mm-hmm. So I think you enjoyed yourself.
You have ever?
But it was worth.
It was worth. Because I say like whoever took away my money, I say like let them take all my troubles that I was supposed to experience the whole journey. And from there, I don't remember myself experiencing any other thing like that. The others I experienced was just normal things, but that one was extreme for me because it was my first time to be away from East Africa. Like now you're going to South one.
What was your best country?
I would say my whole series. I would say like Botswana was nice. Botswana was nice.
Why Botswana?
I would say they are very straightforward. When you get to the border, they're very straightforward. If you don't have what they require, bro, you go back to your country.
Like apart from the border,
the experience, the people. I would say Botswana was also. I would say also Botswana. Botswana was nice, very nice. People are the brotherhood and sisterhood was very nice. And
so you like your favorite country?
Yeah, and South Africa follows up.
Oh, South Africa.
South Africa. Yeah, I would say like also my stay in South Africa was awesome. I don't remember. The only thing that I would complain about South Africa was internet only. Yeah, internet was the only issue that I had with South Africa. But man, when it comes to 1-2 interaction, Botswana was the best. Yeah. Maybe now, but apart from now, Rwanda is East Africa. I'm talking about South.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The whole of your travels, your best country.
Rwanda would come first, then followed by Botswana. Someone's calling me. Guys, I'm sorry.
Your phone on silent.
No. I wonder who's looking for me at this time of the day, bro. I'm sorry, guys.
You can't pick.
I can't pick, guys.
Yes, put it on silent. Thank you.
So, guys, we are sorry for the disturbance. So, to say Rwanda?
Yes.
Then I want the call to end, then I'll call right back. Yeah, sorry, guys. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I would say like Botswana was Rwanda and
Rwanda. Why Rwanda? The girls.
No, not the girls. The
What do you
country, the orderliness in that country.
It's
bro.
very clean.
Very clean, then
very
orderly. When it comes to traffic rules, bro, they are very strict. Like I would say, like even when we are crossing the road here, you saw like whatever we experienced. We are on the pedestrian, like a zebra crossing
the
lane, but the vehicles are still coming. In Rwanda, even if you just try to tease like this, the car stops. You know, and then the country is so beautiful, man. That country is so beautiful.
You know, it's very small.
And very small, but it's very beautiful and very orderly. Then Botswana, then South Africa, and Zambia.
How about Tanzania?
No, Tanzania, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
You're in Dar es Salaam?
Yeah. I didn't like it, I won't lie. Yeah.
Tanzania is one of my favorite countries.
Maybe because you've been to Zanzibar.
No. Tanzania itself, Dar es Salaam is one of my top.
Why?
The weather, the people, it's so beautiful, my guy, and it's so slow. You know, Tanzania is slow, and then I understand the language, the food. It's so nice.
Maybe for me it was not my favorite because I didn't spend much time there.
I've spent a lot of time in Tanzania.
Maybe on my second time.
Tanzania is top.
When I visit again, maybe I'll have a different perspective. Hey, my guy! That is Kibe. That is why not Kibe. Maybe I would say, like, in case I happen to travel again, I'll have a different opinion. Now, Lennox, let's jump into the topic of the day. We've been traveling, like you and I have a chance to get outside this East Africa and create videos beyond the village life, you know? And so many people, when we come back, people want to be like us. Like, they want to know how it takes for you to travel from Kenya to these countries that you've been able to do, and how the experience is. Maybe I would love you to tell us, to tell them what they see on the screen, what it takes for that kind of content to come out as a traveler.
Traveling is fun, guys. You say it like traveling is not fun. Traveling is fun. And it's not that, you know, I've achieved or I've gone to, no. Just starting off. Traveling is really fun. It's always good to try. If you want to travel, man, the first thing is just to go. Pack your things and leave. The money aspect is important, yes. So when you get what you have, start wherever you are. Because I think for me is when I'm beginning to travel in a way that I'm enjoying the travels. So I'm also very green in traveling, but I have experience of places and all that. So it's not just start, my guys. Start. It's a matter of starting out.
So for someone who is maybe the person is in the village, and they are literally afraid of like packing their bags and leaving, what would you tell them to? What do you do and encourage them to do?
Man, that is a hard advice. I don't know how I can give that advice. I don't know.
Just pack it, go.
Yes, just go. If you want to do it, just do it. It's just leave, man. And you don't say advice. You know, I always don't feel fit to give advice, especially certain things like traveling, because we have a lot of travelers in Kenya, even in villages. You know, they're big travelers.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I always don't want to fit that bracket of advice. No. Just go, live and go. That is always what can I say again?
What are the things that they should expect on their travels?
Fun. Awesome people on the road. Nice, different food. The culture. People like you who are traveling, because I use hostels. So the people like you'll find like-minded individuals. You appreciate people's languages, people's culture, people's food. You expect so much, a lot of nice stuff. A lot of nice stuff. Like if you have to travel, go for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys, I tend to differ with Lennox a little bit because there's something that he's running away from.
Which what?
Maybe you've never had a moment that you feel, this was your breaking moment when you travel.
I've had. You have those moments, especially when it's the first time traveling or doing the travels. You get to those points that you are alone, you feel lonely, you feel exhausted, because there's a lot of travel fatigue, which is very serious. So there are those moments, but that doesn't, like the fun, that is just a small little bit part of it. This is the biggest part of it about enjoying the travels. That's why I don't focus, because it's a small bit.
It's a small
thing.
Okay.
that comes in during your travels.
So you as a traveler, there's a day that I saw you posted somewhere on Instagram. Was it on
Yes.
Instagram? Or it was on your community. You are telling people like, hey, I know like you've not been having video for this quite some time, but bear with me because the country that I am right now, they have power rationing.
Yes.
Such a situation, how do you overcome such a situation? Like whereby you're in a country where there's no power, sometimes also internet is crazy. How are you able to overcome such a situation?
I don't know. I don't know what to answer, but it is what it is. Like the things you have no control over, you get. Yes. For me, my motto is if I don't have control over it, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
So just have to wait until things get back. They say Q set. Whatever will be, will be.
Okay.
Yes. So whatever happens, man, let it
Happens.
happen. Because there's no power. What will you do?
Okay.
Yes, I don't film. I don't do anything. I just sit, wait.
Okay. For me, I would say, guys, before I started traveling, Lennox was one of the people that I called, and I told him I'm planning to start to travel. Then he was like, "Which countries are you going?" I told him like I'm using the Instagram and I'm headed south. Then first thing that he told me like just be prepared, the views are gonna go down, and you know like for us as creators, we depend mostly on the views. And I would say like it's also good for you to be psychologically prepared when you're starting off your travels, because do not expect to receive the same kind of reception that you would receive when you're comfortable doing videos here in your village. First of all, here you have to spend money. Maybe in your village you spend like $2 for you to, you know, in the village you just need to wake up in the morning. As long as your battery has power, your camera is fine, you only need maybe $2 for the internet to upload the video, right? But here, remember, you have to include the money transportation, right? You have food, you have now a place to sleep, you know? So that tells you like now it's your time now to chip in inside your pocket now. And this is the money that you're putting out there, the money that you don't know when it's gonna come back. Or I'm lying? Am I lying?
No, not really.
Yeah?
Not really. I might have a different opinion about it.
Okay, let me first of all tell you my opinion.
Yes.
So for me, when Lennox told me like, hey, if you're starting to travel, bro, your views are gonna go down, I was like, what's okay? So like I was mentally prepared, like, okay, so that means for the next few days I should not expect my videos to perform the way they used to perform before. And I was like, okay. So that when I took off, and I was like, okay. But first of all, guys, I would say, for me, I would tell you, if you're planning to start traveling, make sure that you have the proper documentation. First of all, if you're planning to go outside East Africa, you need to have now a proper passport. There's one that we use here in East Africa, which is just a paper that you go to the cyber, they process for you. They have that small paper that you can just travel within East Africa. But if you plan to be a serious traveler, have your passport ready. Secondly, make sure like you have a real yellow fever card. For me, I would say like, I had some incidents. First of all, I tried to go the corner way. I paid somebody to make for me a small paper, that was the yellow fever card. But when I got to the border, it was denied. Don't make a mistake like I did. So when I got to the border, I had to now to get a proper injection and pay extra $20 for that now proper yellow fever card. Don't make a mistake like I did. So first of all, I would tell you guys, have proper documentation. Secondly, if you're starting to travel, be mentally prepared for anything. Don't go focused on winning. There are gonna be some losses along the way. Secondly, just be ready for any kind of weather. You know, here in East Africa, and especially Kenya, we are very comfortable with our weather. Lennox will tell you, how was Zambia? He has no words. Because the weather is very different. The same as Botswana. The weather there and here, they're very much different. You see,
Okay, I don't know. How was your experience in Zambia? The weather?
Zambia was a relative nice. It was nice. But Botswana, drastically different. South Africa, same as Kenya, I would say.
Now, okay, when he says that, why are you scaring people, man, from doing this thing?
No, I'm not.
The weathers, it depends with where you are, because these countries have different weather patterns or different weathers at different places. So you might say the weather was harsh, but then I ask you, where were you?
Botswana, I would say.
Yes.
That's when I experienced different weather.
Because in Zambia, there are places that is really rainy, there are places that is hot. In Kenya, the same place. There are places that are really dry, semi-arid areas. There are places that are nice, like Nairobi. So it depends with where you are. Yeah, so it depends because the places I went, different places, so I enjoyed most of their weather, but sometimes extreme sun. Yeah, the sun shines sometimes are so extreme, but there are places that in Namibia it's hot but it rains. You know? It's a desert country, so it depends the time of the year also that you visit.
Let's talk about culture shock. Did you experience any culture shock?
So far, I wouldn't say anything that is so serious because most of the African countries, guys, if you didn't know, most of the African countries, we share so much, a lot of things. Maybe the food, those are some extreme foods I could not eat. Like those, I don't know how Zimbabweans call them, the millipedes, I don't know. They're
butterflies.
Yes, the butterflies. Before they changed the butterflies.
The maggots.
I don't know. It's a funny name. Yes, those I can't eat. But generally, we are the same. Generally, what I saw, we are the same. Apart from how they prepare their foods, because our foods are also the same. We eat ugali, vegetables, the same. Them they call it different name, but soft a little bit, but all the same. So I didn't experience any serious culture shocks. Is there any that you experienced?
For me, I would say about not so much. I would also say like it was not that extreme. Apart from now, food.
And it's not that different.
It's not that different. But I would say like a country like Botswana, where I was, there's something.
Hey, you had a lot of experience in Botswana.
Because I spent a lot of time there.
Yeah.
And then I was outside mostly. Not like South Africa. I was in Johannesburg, and you know, like you have to be safe in that country.
Yeah, it's a very nice, safe country.
Yeah. So there's something they were preparing, but I didn't eat it up to date because I don't know like how I saw it.
What is that?
It was something like it was looking like a pumpkin, and then maybe I can get a picture of it and fix it here so that those who come from there, they can be able to tell us.
Yeah, that is how I enjoy it. That is now the beauty of travel, because you get out of what you're used to. You meet people that have been surviving on this type of food. You meet people who are used to this kind of lifestyle, and you learn to appreciate and to love that type of thing that they love. You get what I mean? That is why I think I love so much the surprises that come in, the food. These people are eating this. We're not used to that. You know, I think that because when I left Kenya, I wasn't eating meat. I had not been eating meat for
the longest.
My whole life. I was never eating meat. Then I go to a country that they really prepare this meat in a way that, man, you want to eat it. Then I try it, and I find that it has no effect on me as it had before. Then I'm like, man, now I'm eating meat, man.
See, we also the same. I never used to eat meat. But I don't know where. I don't remember where I went and I ate meat. I would say like my experience started when I left Nairobi and went to Nyabohanze. Before, I never thought like I would eat sardines because they're omena.
My favorite food.
Not until I got to Nyabohanze, then we didn't have lunch. It was over. Like we didn't have any other accompaniment for the ugali, apart from now the sardines, and I had to eat them. And from that day, I'm eating them. Yeah. So guys, these are small things that you should always be able to be ready for. Now another thing, would you say like how about the currency? I would pose this question like this. Would you advise someone to, when we are out there, should we compare our currency with another country's currency? Like when you're buying something, I had this challenge. I want to buy this watch, but when they mention me the price,
you have to convert it.
Yeah.
Okay, it happens when you start. Me nowadays, I don't change because I use standard US dollars. I change my money to US dollars before I travel. So I just use US. Okay. It's easy because if you start converting from Kenya, it's expensive. So you just use US dollars. It's easy. You just use US. Okay. If that is a standard, you'll get it everywhere. And you put it on the card.
I never use it.
So you pay with the card or you withdraw. So when you insert your card in the ATM, any country, it gives you the currency of that country. Yeah. So you know you've withdrawn $20. You know how $20 is worth Kenya, right?
Yeah.
So it gives you easy time.
Wow, that's so nice. For me, I left with cash here. Yeah. So that is the mistake that I did, guys. So always have your money on inside the card or maybe some few dollars with you. you know, to maneuver around. Because for me, I would say like if I had my money inside my card, I wouldn't experience whatever I was able to experience. Yeah. So and that's another mistake, that if you do that, if you try to compare your currency with another country's currency, you end up not even buying something for yourself. You will not even end up eating, because you'll feel like they're stealing away from you, right? Like if you go to a place, Lennox, stop laughing. If you go to a place and you find like this is the standard meal, like here in Kenya with $1.50 you can eat it much. That is 150 Kenya shilling. You can eat enough food, right? Now let's go to another country. If you find that their standard food is 200 Kenya shilling, you feel as if they are stealing away from you. The 50 Kenya shilling is gonna be disturbing your mind.
I understand.
Yeah, so for me, I would say like don't do like me. Don't try to compare your currency with another country's currency, because you'll not enjoy.
With time, if you stay in those places, it just clicks. It's just time. You get out. Okay.
Another question when it comes to law, I would say
Bro, you are talking about low currency. You are not talking about the girls. You have not asked me how are the girls in this country.
We are still going there, bro.
Man.
We are still going there. Let's say like for me, I would say like one of the most strict border that I met, that I came across, or the one that I experienced was Botswana. Getting to Botswana is very hard. As long as you have the proper documentation, you know where you're going, or in case you have someone who is hosting you, you have the information, you will get in. And then another thing about Botswana, when you get there, you have to sanitize your feet, your shoes. Did you experience that?
Of course, they have more animals than
they have animals. They treasure animals because
they have more. The population of the animals are more than the population of people.
Yeah, they have a lot of cows.
So they really treasure the animals.
Yeah, they have a lot of cows because their beef is actually one of the best beef in the world.
Yes.
They export it. So they make sure like they are safe. So which border would you say like you met like it was very strict for you to get in the country? Like the borders that you've been able to cross. So
strict borders. Strict in terms of they are
law.
corrupt.
No, law, like proper following of laws, and like you even if you bribe us, you cannot allow us unless you follow whatever you.
I think all borders are strict. If I didn't experience anything because there's nothing illegal or anything that I was carrying, or I didn't see anybody, but all borders are strict. Are strict, yes. Because I haven't seen any border that you can just walk in and out. Yeah, all borders I see they're strict. And I don't like when borders are strict in the first place.
Why?
I like when they're just easy. Easy. Like, where are you going? I'm going there. Okay, right. Let's go, man. Like in Burundi. Burundi, I went. Where are you going? Show us. Where are you going to stay? I showed them. Then I was in the country. They took my documents, everything. No, hey, what? Where? Get in. Enjoy yourself. We are Africans. These borders create a lot of divisions and stuff. I don't like it because there are places I've experienced when a white guy is shifted from the line taken in front, and you get so pissed, and your fellow black guy left there, the women lying down queuing, but the white guys are taken. I have nothing against white guys, but what I'm saying is this is Africa, man. We need to love Africa. We need to love each other. These borders are,
they are just there, baby.
Yes, why are you giving me 2 weeks and I'm coming to visit you? Give me 90, my guy. And the second person next to me is not my color, but you're giving him more days, but we've been traveling with him the whole time. Give me more days. Love fellow Africans, because all South Africans are tourists. We black people are tourists. We tour our continent. And when we come to your country, it doesn't mean we are coming to look for a job or do anything. No, we are touring your country. Now, one thing is, most of Africans or the countries haven't appreciated the fact that a black man or a fellow countryman can be a tourist.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You get? Yeah. So they treat you like, hey, you say you're a tourist, show us your bank balance.
What do you do?
I've been asked, show us your bank balance. Then they find that I have $10. They say, how are you a tourist with $10? Now I tell them I'm a special kind of tourist. I am a special tourist, my guy. Let me go in, you'll see.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you money.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah. For me, I would say like it's good like if you have borderless Africa, that you can access any country Like, let's make it easy for us to get to other African countries, just the same as we make the Western easy for them to come to our countries.
Yes.
I was in South Africa, then I happened to go to, it's called the Apartheid Museum. And when I got there, I even went back because I was shocked. I even called my friend and told the person, like, hey, this is what I have experienced something that I feel like I'm out of this place. Then the person was like, what have you seen? There's an entry for the blacks and the whites.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's the essence of the museum.
No. If you're black, you're supposed to enter through here. And if you're white, you're supposed to enter through here. No. It is there. And correcting me if I'm saying something wrong.
I think I've seen that museum.
Have you been inside?
No, I haven't, but I've seen the museum.
It's there, bro. I'm telling you.
Like, okay, I don't know how.
Like, I even had to go back to the reception and ask them, like, should I maintain that lane or?
Listen. Okay, you guys might correct me.
Yeah.
You see it's an apartheid museum.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the essence of the apartheid? That is how things used to be.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That is how they used to treat blacks and they used to treat white people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why there's white and blacks. So it's a museum. Museum means
It
you're going to
preserves-
live, yes, how these guys were treated in the 90s, in the 80s. So when you get it, doesn't mean that they're racially segregating you, no.
For me, I had to go back. It's
So
me
when
who was
you-
overthinking. Guys, maybe it is me who was overthinking, man.
I haven't been to that museum, but that is not the case. The way you're interpreting it is wrong. It's a museum, it's like a museum to show, I don't want to use that because it's sensitive, to show different tribes. So if you're this tribe, you walk through this tribe. If you're this tribe, you walk through this tribe.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can reverse the gear when you want. It's just that you're the one who chose to go to the black section. There was nobody to stop you and tell you, hey, no, you are black. That is why it's a museum. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have a wrong interpretation of the museum. South Africans will want your head.
Hey, guys, I'll cut that. Anyway, guys, but so far so good. I would say, like, my first travel experience, I learned a lot. I know the do's and the don'ts when traveling. Then when you're traveling, I would advise you, try to spend as less money as you can.
Why?
Eh?
Why?
Because you'll get some places whereby now you're gonna need the coin that you saved last.
People have money outside here, Maria. When you're traveling, when you're broke, people are traveling with money. So that is what I realized when I was in Namibia. People have money. So, guys, the essence of traveling is to have fun, to
And
enjoy
experience.
yourself.
Eh?
Yes, I am planning on traveling when I have.
For loose.
Yes, my guy, I will spend. My guy, I will spend.
You live life.
I will revenge.
For the days that you travel
For the
without-
days I travel without. You see, now you're telling people not to spend money, and I'm like, man, you're the one who didn't have it. When you have money, people spend money.
Okay, let me ask. Maybe my traveling in US is very long. Like, did you have a chance to experience any nightlife in this country that you went?
Yes, Namibia.
How was it?
It was nice, superb. It was
They are good ladies.
very good ladies. I did a video. I didn't even monetize that video. I
Why?
posted the video there. They are good ladies. Beautiful girls are down there. Beautiful girls are not okay. They are up here. But they tell me this is Ethiopia. I'm going to Ethiopia. But down there are beautiful girls, my guys. Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful girls.
For me, I didn't get a chance to experience any night. I guess I was so pissed. I don't know, guys. But maybe next time when I travel and I'll have to unwrap myself. But I guess it's the experience that I had in Zambia. That's the entry. It's the one that put me in that small cage. Maybe next time when I get.
Yeah, don't let one experience discourage you or look at a country differently. You might find harsh borders, but the country, the people are really amazing. You might get arrested here, but the experience inside the country, that is not them. That is just a handful of people who are trying to paint the country black. But the country is really awesome.
Have you had a chance of being arrested in any country?
Yes, severally, not once,
Hey,
not twice, not thrice.
what have you done? What had you done?
Just filming where I'm not supposed to film. Not where I'm supposed to, I didn't know. Permits and all that. Yeah, those are always the reasons. or walking without a passport.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, you hear one of the things that you need to have is work always.
No, you don't need those things, man. Leave these rules, my guy. The beauty is, I don't like rules. When you're
So
advising
Lennox,
people,
you're telling me not to work with my passport.
no, just do you. You see, let me tell you something. If the way you're selling advice, it's like you're giving people a template. There's no template for this thing. The best thing is just to go and be wild, experience these things. That is the beauty. I get bored when I'm just in a country and nothing is happening. I don't get even arrested. It's boring. I'm not saying that getting arrested is fun, but I'm saying those small squabbles make travels interesting.
Have you been arrested in your own country, bro?
Of course.
Hey.
Kenya have been arrested.
I have never been arrested in Kenya. Why should I be arrested in another country?
So that's now the problem is you fear being arrested or what?
I don't like.
But won't you want just to get arrested and feel the experience? There's nothing out of. I've been arrested in Kenya how many times? So many times.
Guys, today I am going to sleep inside Central Police Station.
It's not when you tell you see it's like you're walking on eggshells. For you are like cautious of just travel, man. Be wild, be you. Whatever happens.
But for me, you know the reason why I always want to be on the right side of the law, because maybe I'll need the same country again some other day. The moment your fingerprints get into their law, that tells you like it gives you a danger, right? Somehow,
You're too cautious.
done.
The guy is too cautious, guys. Okay. I don't fancy being arrested, or I wouldn't advise you to get arrested or to break a law of any country. But the thing is, when you travel to a country, you don't know most of the things. You only go to break a law intentionally. You get what I mean? But if I sit you down and tell you all the laws, Kenyan laws, it won't get fun. You'll be so cautious, you won't even be free. You get what? You're in a new country, there's this law not to drop a paper, not to film. You can't film without a permit. Who films with a permit in 2024, 2025? Who films with a permit? All these vloggers just go in a country, they do, and you're showcasing their country. You're
selling.
Yes, you're selling their country. It's not that you're going to insult the people, to talk ill about the people. No, you're selling their country. So imagine getting a permit. Oh, I can't do this, my guy. That should be boring. Boring things are not fun.
For me, I remember that there's some time I got lost in South Africa, and I'm trying to imagine myself if I didn't have my passport, and then where I was in a high-end place, whereby people who were there, most of them were different color, and then I find myself now in the middle of the skirmishes. What would have saved me if I didn't have my passport?
Number one rule is when you're traveling, don't walk with your passport. That is the most dangerous thing that you can do.
So how will you
unless you have security.
How will you be able to identify yourself now to the law?
No, you take a picture or you photocopy that page. You walk with it. If a must, you have to. But if you're a ninja like me, you just go, my guy. Because let me tell you, what if they steal your bag, they steal everything and they take your passport? Where will you go to?
That makes sense.
You didn't report to the embassy telling them that you're in the country. They don't know anything is wrong with you. Because most of the time you don't report to the embassy, right?
Yeah, sure.
So if something happens, they mark you because chances of you getting marked are high. Someone can just come, hey, give me your bag. They take everything. You can't tell them, please, please, please give me my passport. No. So you can't walk with your passport. That is the only thing that can take you to your embassy and make you come back home safe. That is the only thing, that is the only proof that you're Kenyan. So if you go to the embassy, you start writing letters, they have to prove, they have to do what? Don't walk with your passport. That is my advice.
My camera person, I don't know what's your opinion on that one.
Yes. Don't walk with your passport. It's not safe.
Yeah?
You remember when there was an incident here that Rosio's bag was taken away?
Yeah, sure.
Imagine if the passport was inside. It will be taken days for you to renew your passport from the embassy from Kenya, not even from that embassy. And you didn't report to tell them that you're in that country. Leave your passport at home, photocopy that page, walk with it. If you're a ninja, go, my guy. Nothing is going to happen.
Guys, let us know what you think about that one in the comments. I know it's very sensitive. He might be right, he may be wrong.
No, I may be right. I am right.
Walk without your passport.
But no, you have to identify yourself.
Yeah.
Take a picture of your photocopy that page that you are stamped. Entry and exit. Entry. Photocopy that page. Walk with it.
Yeah.
You get?
I
You don't
agree.
have to.
I agree with Lennox.
You don't have
because-
to. Working that document is very sensitive.
Yeah.
That document I don't allow even in my sitting room or anywhere. Because that is the only thing that allows me. Because how much is it to replace a passport? It's not 20,000, right? It's expensive in Kenya right now. Around $200. And in other countries, it's even more expensive. So imagine you getting your passport taken, meaning you can't leave that country. Meaning you have to pay more in your host. You are a hostel. You have to pay more for food, for everything. That country was expensive. And then you have to go through the process. You have to report the issue to the police. You have to identify yourself as a Kenyan. It's a lot of process that you have no time for.
Wow.
So leave your passport in the hostel, the accommodation. Let this guy not advise you otherwise.
Guys, I guess that was the main thing of us having a citizen sitting up, because I didn't know about that. It's always good to have some.
Yeah, you learn.
I have learned. Every day we learn, guys.
I leave. Me, I don't work with mine. You arrest me. I've been arrested several times. I don't even work with a paper.
So how are you able to now to come out of those situations without?
They arrest me. They find no one even is calling me. They just say, that guy is finishing our food. Let him go. That is how they used to. They leave. Let him go. Because what am I doing? No one is calling me. You know, when I travel, I'm always alone. I know I'm always alone.
And if they confiscate your gadgets,
no, there's no point. When they arrest you, you leave your gadgets at the police station there. So when you are checking in the cell, so you take your gadgets, you put somewhere. They'll give them to you when you leave, unless they want you to delete a clip. Yeah. So when I'm arrested, the first thing I do is I always take my memory card out and hide it, because it has everything. I'll tell you I'm not recording, and why will you prove it? You don't have my memory card. Those are the first things. When I just see a police officer approaching me, or someone looks like a police officer, I know it's. I just remove my memory card when I have time. I hide it under my tongue. It's a small thing, so
even if they pickpocket you, they have nothing.
they have nothing. They can't see anything. Or in the shoes, anywhere.
But the shoes you're gonna be told to remove one.
Socks.
Socks.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are nice.
Or when you are removing your socks, just the memory card is there. Just remove the socks and put it. No one suspects it's a memory card.
Okay.
Because that is the most important. That is the evidence. Or that is what they look for when they arrest you. They want to see what were you recording. Show us. Then I tell them I was not recording. I wanted to take a picture, and then I realized I have no memory card.
Okay. Guys, you've had it from one. That's why.
Yes, you have to be a ninja. Some of these things.
I guess from 2025, I'm gonna be a ninja out there.
Yes, try to be.
But I'm gonna be a ninja away from the trouble. Yes, away from the trouble. So, Lennox, as we wind up this video, because I don't want it to be too long.
It's already too long.
Now,
It's already too long.
that is Lennox for you. He's never soft on anything. He's never soft on anybody. So Lennox, for me, I would say like all of us come from the clique from the village. Okay.
Sorry?
I would say like most of us, you and I, we are from the clique from the village.
They click.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean?
Like most of us, we are YouTubers who went to learn some of these skills from Nyamuhanze.
Yeah, sure.
And most of us who interacted with are still in the village. They don't want to leave the village. What would be your advice to those boys in the village who are comfortable doing their videos in the village?
Man, that is a tough question, but it's good you've asked. Not everyone wants to travel. You see? Not everyone wants to travel. Not everyone wants to do what we do. Not everyone wants to go through all that trouble. And not everyone's niche is doing what we do. Me, I want to do it. So, because people are doing so well in the village, I'm contemplating moving to the countryside to live in the village. So, village is the best place to be. But if you want to travel, you'll have to leave the village. But they don't want to. If they don't want, meaning they are good staying there. So it's not a bad thing. Village is good. I told you I'm leaving to the village, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Just do you, man. If
Even
it
those,
makes sense.
even those who
do
are
it.
comfortable abusing someone like Maro, you tell them to continue staying in the village and do.
Now you're not twisting things here. That is not what you asked me. You are now asking me a different question. I didn't say that, but now you are putting those things in.
But
I'm
you know,
saying what I said is
let people do what they feel
everybody.
comfortable doing.
Yes, if you feel comfortable being in the village, be in the village. If you feel comfortable being in the city, be in the city. Yes.
Okay, this one is very important for me and for everybody else who is watching this video. Maybe they are creators like us. How are you able to monetize your audience, no matter how small the number is? How are you able to monetize your number? By that, I'm sure like you understand how I'm putting it. Yeah, how are you able to monetize that number? Or maybe a simple advice for us to be able maybe to get an extra coin from.
What do you mean monetize?
Like when I talk about like being able to make brand work with you, brands like now you can be able to get something extra through your work.
Just do some nice videos. You asking me this, man. You make me look so big.
But you are, man. You are. The universe has given you that chance.
Yeah, you make me look. You know, when people listen to this video, it's like this guy.
Yeah, guys, check him out. He's big, Lennox Junior.
It's that question requires a big creator who can answer that question in a more. But just do you, man. Just do what you're doing. It will all make sense. 1 + 1 will always be 2. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Anyway, guys, like I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know it was very much different from whatever you used to my MAWIRA's shenanigans here and there, walking on the street. But today we are in this place, seated down, having a chit chat with my Lennox. You know, it's been a minute since we last met. The last time we were with him, we were in Nyabohanzi actually, so it's been like 1 year plus.
Yeah.
So having a chance to sit down with him and having him giving us these travel hacks, like have this paper photocopied or walk without, get yourself to experience some different kind of life when you get to those new countries, give yourself a room to experience even those nightlives, you know. Those are small things that for me I'd never had to experience when I was out there. I guess I was so much preserved. I don't know how to describe myself. Conservative. I don't know how to. But next time, maybe when I get out there, we shall see a different MAWIRA, but always on a positive vibes. Because my aim is always to entertain you and inform you guys. Signing out from Uhuru Park. I almost said Uhuru Gardens. Signing out from Uhuru Gardens. Only MAWIRA. Subscribe.
Okay, you don't want even to give me opportunity.
I'm giving you an opportunity now to sign out also.
Guys, thank you so much. This video has been crazy long. I don't know how he's going to edit it to make it a little bit shorter for you guys to have this. I really appreciate being on your channel. My name is Lennox Junior. I do travel and real estate and lifestyle videos as I make the films and everything. So kindly check me out. Thank you so much for watching us till the end. And we really appreciate your support. It's through your support that we get to do all this. So if you haven't subscribed to me, head to my page. I do some amazing videos there. You can check them out. I'm out.
And the lady behind the camera, camera lady, was none other than Magical Africa Tour. Check her out. She's also a creator.
Her links are here.
Yeah, the links
are running on the screen.
Yeah.
So you have to put it.
Yeah, I have to.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys. See you on the next video.
utapata mwanasi wako. Miwa na babu yangu kweli zubazuba, utapata mwanasi wako.
What's your name? What's your name? Huh? Ivan Baraza. So for how long have you been doing this? So are you in school? Kwa shule? Okay, you guys are doing an amazing job. How old are you? Kwa miaka ngapi? 6 years. Na wewe?
Mimi niko 14.
14 years. Uko grade gani?
7.
Oh, you guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you so much, okay? Mungu awabariki. Na msikate tamaa. Mtagawana, si ndio? You guys are doing an amazing job. Don't give up, okay? Yeah. It's not easy to find someone playing this thing at this era we're living. Also this one. It's not easy. Good job, man. Okay?